So thank you, Sam, for taking the time to move them all into content blocks. But there is an error, which we will try to figure out together. So what I was saying is, if you really can't tell, out because the right side still reveals all the content block info. So I was like, maybe we can just copy and paste the whole thing and feed it to cursor and ask to debug it. Oh my goodness. You see me trying to move this thing?
That one you gotta click. It's not like a drag. It's like a click and move.
And it's really clunky too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, James. Yeah. So I was like, maybe we could just copy this whole thing. Oh, and then Command A actually copies it nicely. Then maybe cursor can detect it. But you think it's the image with text modular?
Yeah.
Okay. So
You see at the image URL and like the default. I'm not sure if I did that correctly.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I think it's just where is our image? Yeah, so it's definitely this. Also, so this is actually a liquid review, but if you're surrounding something in quotes, if you have quotes inside, it'll break it. It's liquid thinks like it just ended here.
Okay.
Right? And then the rest is like, irrelevant syntax. There is actually a way around it. So you have two quotes in liquid. You can do single quotes to serve as like another quote that's different than all the double quotes. And you can also switch them around. So it's like you can make everything inside single quotes and then just use double quotes around it. But that's not actually the issue here. I'm just saying single quotes and double quotes are kind of separate.
Okay.
Placeholder replaced with your image URL. So was it like this before? Was it just
Yeah.
like this?
It was like that.
What we'll want to do is you just want to make a variable for just the image source, just like right there. So I think assign, what was the variable you used? Image?
Yeah. URL.
Do we not have image URL already?
I don't think so.
So yeah, this is how you want to go about it. Make a separate variable, put the default here, and then this one will use image URL. But something's still wrong. Oh, I'm missing that. Oh yeah, that was the only thing.
Yeah.
The color definitely helps. No, but hold on. No, and then we want this in our template because we want to be able to control for it in the template.
Yeah.
So get that out of there. So image URL, and then do you think everything else is okay?
I think so. Oh, actually, like the image is an actual like the full word, not like the img.
Okay.
Yeah.
Image URL. Okay, so then that looks okay. Let's launch the content block so we can see the changes. And then refresh here. Hopefully no issue. So that's good. And then I do need to add that thing back in there, right? What is this one called? Image with text. Image with text module. It's here, right?
Yeah.
And then, oh, so you already had it here. We just need we do need the default, but we don't need it. You just have it here. But I'll go ahead and add the default. So just like this. So we'll leave it there. Okay. So there's a few different ideas I wanted to go over. So now we have this. Actually, let me first save this. So save template. Now we have this beautifully modular template. You know, we have a template for CSS. We have a content block for CSS, content block for pre-header, which can be done here or in the email. And I think that this will take priority, actually. This will take priority. Let me double check that. Even if I had something in here, test pre-header inside email, and then I preview it. Yeah, you see how the pre-header that's in the field will actually take priority. But if you get rid of that, I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe it just doesn't show up. Or maybe there's an issue. That we might have to look into this. There are teams who set pre-headers inside the email for certain reasons, like they've had it break in the past or not. I don't know if ours is broken that it's not showing up in the pre-header, or if there's like a setting thing. Let's get back to that. I'll just take UI pre-header. I'll just do that. Okay. And then we have, content blocks with variables before each content block that populates things. Header, modular, template. I think we might be missing the comments for this one. If there's any way for us to get it back. I think I have the code. I can try to put it back, but ideally we have a comment separator for each content block section. So it's like crystal clear. Okay, this is the announcement banner. And then the hero section. Oh, I think we might be missing comments for several of these actually. So that's okay. Okay. One thing I wish we had done is maybe save the HTML version. Now we don't have the full raw code. Maybe we should have made a duplicate before doing this, because what I was gonna do is, it's like now like we can't just feed this whole thing to Cursor and say like make edits or whatever. It's like Cursor doesn't have context of what's inside these content blocks. A few ways we can get around it is I feel like Braid's MCP might be able to help there if we dig that back up. Like Braid's MCP should be able to read what content blocks are and then make adjustments based on that. But also like upkeep might be a little bit tough. Like, do we have a raw HTML version that we keep consistent with the content block version, and we have to update both if we ever make updates? Like, that's a little messy, right? The other thing you could do, and this is getting more to the design side, is for every module we have, we take a screenshot of it, kind of like, and then now we have like actual building blocks. This is quite literally what the email design system is, though, right? It's like let's say we have this. This is our header module, and then let's go to Figma, and we won't do all of it, but come on. And actually, let me move this off to the side in case customer stuff shows. Good thing we did. And I'm gonna open a FigJam just because we like FigJam, but like Brace Trivia, okay. And then we might have to even like give it a name. But how do I give this thing a name? Alt text. What do we call this? Header modular header. Oh, this is our header. Header. So it's like, okay, we have our header, we have our what is it? Important announcement section, and then we literally have building blocks in FigJam so that if like, okay, so the first use case I was gonna say we should build is a welcome email or like a user sign up email. So using the pieces we have like Lego pieces. Like, what is a pretty onboarding email that we could build? This is what like designers do, right? We might be able to look into a FigJam MCP, and it can actually look at what we have and piece things together. So that's like an option for us if we want to really get hacky and try to build some sort of email program together. But like for now, we just have this. So that's one thing. Any questions or comments there so far? And then this also makes you think, like, is it really best done in HTML, or should we be having drag and drop blocks for this, right? Because then it's like actually visual. Like, so teams will have, and we only did HTML because AI could write a quick HTML for us, and That's why I mentioned at some point in the past, like we should maybe do a drag and drop version of this. Did I make changes? I'll just save template just to be safe. Because if you have an email template made up of drag and drop content blocks, it is quite literally what we're doing here. We'll just be able to make it like, drag and drop. So maybe that's next time. Okay. So should we build our first email? And I think we could maybe just pick and choose like very simple sections. Like we really just want maybe just a header. Yeah, maybe we can build this together. We want the header. We want probably welcome to Bray's Trivia. So whatever that section is called. Let's actually let's build it together. Let's pick the ones that we want. Welcome to Bray's Trivia. What else should go in like it can't be too image heavy and too like eye catching, because it is, if we want to send it as a transactional, like your account has been created type of email. So maybe a quick section like this, just like, yeah, welcome to Brace Trivia. And then maybe a button. Yeah, this is so it feels so raw, like starting from scratch, because we're so used to like customers having designs for us and legal things figured out. But like, it's like customers like get these approved. Like, does this pass as a marketing email, or should this be sent as a transactional email? Right. So, how do we feel about these modules for our welcome email?
It looks good.
Awesome. Okay. So then the idea is, wow, this is a very clean system. So I'm going to duplicate this, and then it's going to be 18 welcome email. I'll call it new user sign up email. And then this one we will only want. Okay, so this is where we need to know the names of the modules. But we have header, Brace Trivia, that's fine. We're not using announcement banner, so I'm gonna just delete the ones we're not using. We are using this. Get ready to test your knowledge. So, okay, that's fine. Spacer, single column text. This is single column text, right? I feel like it is. Is there a way I could name these things? Or like, how do I even see the alt text that I gave this earlier? Maybe I can't see it quite here. I'll spend 3 more seconds. You know how in Figma you can like label your things, and there's like a little like label on the top left corner.
Yeah,
I thought we could do that in FigJam too.
I thought so too.
Yeah. Okay. Single column text module. I'm pretty sure it's that. And then I don't think we need all the. And James, you were saying we could probably get rid of all this extra stuff, right? It is a little bit wordy.
Yeah,
We
I
don't
think
need.
just start and end is good enough.
I agree.
Yeah, because it'll like tell you what the module is and where it starts and ends, but we just need start and end.
Yeah. And I like this line. This line is fine, but and see, we're already making edits to the template. Like we got to make the template edits to the original one. And I think we are missing the comments for a lot of those. Sam, if you could help us get back some of the comments, and then deleting all the parts where it says like, yeah, it's just a little bit too chat went a little too heavy with the saying we don't need this, and then we don't need this. Well, okay, we don't need any of the we don't need any of the 3 column layouts. We don't need the 4 column layout. I think we might have too many dividers at this point, but I'll keep them in there. We don't need bullet points, spacer. We do need social media links. Oh, the social media links are separate. Okay, social media divider. Let's see. Social media divider footer. So footer is actually this whole section, I think. Um, there was one thing I didn't remove. Was it a 2 column? Yeah, 2 column. Okay, how did that look?
I mean, we could just combine the social media into the footer if that
We
feels
could, because will it ever show up without it?
right.
Right? Yeah. Sam, if you can help us with that too, combine the social media footer into the, and then yeah, we can bake in the divider in there too. Okay, let me get rid of one extra divider, maybe a little too much spacer here, and then that's our email, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I also do want to move on. I wanted to talk about some other things too. So, do we remember where the extra dividers were above the buttons? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of one of these. And there was too much space after the. Let's get rid of this. Okay, is this our email? Good enough. We'll use it. Okay, great. New user email, save template. And now we have an email. And I think best practice, we don't always do this, but email should always be first built as an email template so that we can kind of like easily go back to it. A lot of times we'll see customers like make duplicates of pre.
I mean, I think that's one way to do it. I think another way would be to do it is like tags. You could have the life cycle, journey, stage tagged as a, or the canvas tagged as that, right? Or team, just team assignment, maybe. But I mean, yeah, that's definitely like keeping it organized like that. Yeah, definitely helps. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. And I think just having everything is helpful because like there's a million, TX tags, right? There's a lot of even like the different categories that they might have, right? Like you have all these different campaigns or canvases going out under the same category, and if you don't put the category in the title, and you just have it in or in the name, and you have it in the tag only, it's like okay, like what are we looking at here, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, depends on the size too, right? Size of the depends on the size, like how many like campaigns you have the team or of everything of the team of the Braze dashboard of how many canvases do you have, like things like that. Sure.